What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Foxhound Finance, where we break down the markets, analyze key moves, and help you stay ahead of the game using technical analysis. Please understand that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing in this video is financial advice. We're going to jump right into it today, guys. I'm going to give you the speed run, the breakdown, lots of crazy things happening across the board in the market and the news, the politics of everything going on. Just ridiculous stuff happening. But looking at the SPY, I told you were going to get an A and B scenario. I moved the B scenario out of the way because for now, we look like we are trending upward, playing out this sort of bullish pattern. Bottom line, guys, I just want to see us get above the 200 moving average right here. I don't want to play that head and shoulders pattern out like I told you, like we could potentially get when I had the downward pattern. But I just don't want to see that form. So we have to get this move here. That would give me a little bit of a better feeling because at worst case scenario, you're getting a double top. But in the process of that, we want to see our other plays push up, and some of them are already taking off. So looking at the price action on SPY, this is a good progression. Not much more to see here. Let's just keep trending up and let's take the channel. That's what I want to do. That's the mission. Let's look at AMC. Okay. Again, guys, we've been in this descending channel. We're clustered up, playing around in this area right now, breaking trend lines to the downside now. Okay, I told you this golden line essentially here is our last support essentially. Over here, there's not much, guys, to stop us from falling. So I told you yesterday that if we do fall any further below this line, we could just come back down, do a double bottom at the 238 all-time low. Adam Aaron's coming out. He's tweeting. Anytime he tweets, it's not usually good for us. It's never usually good for us when he's out there tweeting and fighting people on Twitter and then talking negatively almost about the progression of the stock. You know, kind of almost like he's pushing the goalposts out like, oh, we need to go to 2027 now. And you know, the box office, it's just like he's putting all this stuff out for no reason, stuff that we already know, but it's just the timing of it, guys, is just interesting. Okay, like look at this. You decide to tweet all that stuff now, right when we're at this pivotal point about to break this trend. So it's just very odd behavior, stuff like that you see from some of these people. It's just very interesting, the timing of everything. But bottom line is, if we go back down to that double bottom 238, guys, I don't want to see us make a new all-time low. You know, that would just be horrible at this point. I don't want to see that because you have no idea how far we're going to go back. You know what I mean? From that, you know, we're going to go under $2. Like, I don't want to see anything like that. If anything, you get your double bottom, like I told you yesterday, guys, and then we would get a potential, like I said, bearish case scenario. And I know, like, for some people, they think that this would be a bad move going from 238 again to 12. But I'm telling you right now, if that's what you get, you know, you got to make the best of that. If we don't get the continuation to my target of $18 to $23, right? Got to play that how you want to, right? But again, if you double bottom like this, I can only imagine that if we run again, I don't know exactly how much further we would exceed here. Like basically create a double top, and it'd be like an almost 1 year double top forming here. Okay. Now, again, fighting that case with the EMAs. If you do get a move like this, you're going to be above the 200. It's just very fishy to me the way the guy's tweeting, though. The CEO's tweeting. It's just like how it's lined up, though. I get a very eerie feeling like he may try to pull some BS on us. So I got to be prepared. You guys got to be prepared for any scenario, okay? And again, if you get a double top at $12, right, and then come back down again, who knows how long we're playing that out for. I would hope that if we do a double top like that, we would come back down to the 200 EMA as support, and then this 200 would start to curl up as all of our other EMAs, and those would curl up and start to carry us, you know, in some kind of progression, guys. But again, bullish case scenario, like even with his stupid tweets maybe out of the way, maybe we just get this crazy reaction like from the market, like with Liberation Day coming around the corner. You know what I mean? Maybe we get the crazy price action. We can at least get back up to here. You know what I mean? Consume this whole cliff over here. But again, I told you guys to break down, you know what I mean? And I'm going to be prepared for any scenario. You guys play it how you want to, like I said. But right here, we just want to get above now. We want to get above these trend lines. We have to get above these. You know what I mean? And I want to see this curl up. Last thing I'll say is, I was messing around using the Ichimoku cloud indicator. And again, it just tells you the story too. I love this indicator. I'm going to start using it more often. But you have a huge red cloud here. It is shrinking. Okay, so that's a good sign. You're starting to see the shrinkage here on the cloud. It was huge right here. It's not good. And not only that, but your price action, guys, is battled like underneath this thing. So I really don't want to have the price action under the cloud. You want to have this price action break the cloud, especially when it's starting to thin out like this. You need this leading A line, it's called, to break up above so we can get a green cloud to form, okay? That's what we want. All right, so Ichimoku Cloud, one thing I wanted to show you guys, just to get some extra visual here to show you this is exactly what we're battling. Like, we're far below this huge red cloud, and it is thinning, so that's good. We want to start to see this price action break up, okay? So, all in all, I mean, what more could we expect at this point? Like, this is where we are. We knew we were going to be wedged in here. There's a lot of resistance built up in here. When we break out, I think we're going to get a crazy pop. That's it. Like I said, that'd be your $12, your $23 target, or your 50+ target. Okay, and anything after that is icing on the cake. But we are at $2.70, guys. I got to be somewhat realistic here with this. Like, I can't just put up $1,000 targets like people are doing that I see all over the place. Looking at Doge, it's a bit of a clusterfuck in here. I have trend lines drawn and just seeing this progression as it's unfolding in front of me. But nonetheless, it is breaking trends, okay? Whenever I'm drawing the all-time low trend line up, it's breaking and continuation is occurring here. So I like to see that. It's not like it's broken this trend line yet. So looks a little crazy, a little noisy here. But for me, trust me, guys, I'm trying to make sure I cover all of our asses in terms of this direction and movement. So Dogecoin looks good. It's progressing up. Obviously want to take this level and then get back to this 20-21 cent level up here, okay, before we decide to progress. And that was on the 1 hour. Sorry. 1 hour. This is on the daily. These are our levels. Like I said, we want to get up and at least minimum consume the channel, get our 97 cent potential top price target, or like the super top at $1.17. Those are the three levels that I'm seeing here. And this looks pretty good. Again, broke the downward trend here, and you have a green candle. So I want to get the hell out of here, and I want to start tacking these red levels. That's it. Simple. Also, what I wanted to show you guys, EMAs. This is what I wanted to show you guys too. This is a good indication. So this is on the daily. You don't see it much here, but on your lower time frames, especially the 1 hour, look at your EMA bands. Your 5, 20, 50 are curling up, ready to pretty much surpass the 100. Okay, and they're coming up to cross over the 200. If we get that on the 1 hour, eventually it's going to show up on the daily. Okay, it's going to cause that trigger, right? So I want to see that. I want this progression to continue. If you get these to cross over, we're going up. Trust me, in a huge way. I'm not even going to care about the NASDAQ today too much, because again, I'm not covering this. I just wanted to show you that pattern from yesterday, so let's not even get into that. NIO, guys, huge bounce up here on the daily. We're way above the line now, and to me, guys, it looks strong. I mean, we got up to, like, I think a high of what, $4-ish, 402, something like that. Looks very good. Looking at the 4 hour, you can even see it more clear. Like I said, kind of V-shaping off that line. Looks very good. And I told you guys, you break this channel on this next push, $25 is still the target, right? Nothing's changed. And after that, guys, you're going to try to attack those levels over there. Again, if anybody's new, the same pattern played out in 2018, $1.19 to $67. And I'm not even calling for that. So me calling for a $25 price target, I think, is extremely reasonable. Okay, if we get some kind of crazy bullish volatility in this market, you know, post-Liberation Day or whatever happens, that's the hope, right? That this news is actually bullish and being disguised as bearish, or there's going to be something that comes out and flips this market, you know, to the upside. So that is NIO. Looks very good. RIVN looks amazing. I can't even complain at this point, guys. It looks crazy good. Already so far ahead of the other plays right now. It's like V-shaping right off this line, and it's heading for that trend line right there, guys. We had a high of what, 1355 today. Can't be mad about that. Again, holding the trend very strongly. Like, RIVN looks amazing. Out of all of our plays, it looks the strongest right now and actually has a green upside right now on it. So I will take that, right? So break the channel, $28. That's what I'm seeing on RIVN. It looks very, very good. And again, across the board, let's see let's run Ichimoku Cloud on this one. This is on the daily. Have we gotten in there yet? We are about, okay, so we are still under the cloud. If we break this red cloud, guys, this channel's breaking. We break this, if we have the price action cross over the cloud, and again, your leading A line crosses up, oh man, RIVN is out of here, okay, like a home run. No joke. That was interesting. I didn't look at that yet today. Okay, so that is what we got for RIVN. And to end it off, guys, Unity looking a little sketchy. Unity's looking a little sketchy, but I do see this kind of playing out like a spring. Like I said, for whatever reason, they're deciding to run a Unity spring because it broke the golden line here, pretty convincingly, right? You came down to 1880, you broke $19. And again, even broke this right here, right? Yeah, you kind of wicked below this level, 1905, yep. So for me, a little sketchy, but I want to see it reclaim the channel. And I think when it does, guys, you can easily get gappy moves like this. So let's see the cloud for this one. Yeah, still a little ugly. You're under that. And also too, like your baseline and conversion line are very important too. You want to get above those lines. Okay, so this one, I want to see this start to turn around soon here, based on what I'm seeing. But all in all, didn't get any crazy price action to the downside, like heavily. Like I wouldn't want to really come down to 17, but at the end of the day, it's $1. It is what it is. But we'll be watching this one. I want to see what happens tomorrow because I think that's going to be your decision if it gets back in there or not. And again, if you break the channel, we already said, guys, many times that you get up here. Okay. So all in all, market was green across the board. You know what I mean? Essentially, recovered 561 for the SPY. Everything was trending in the right direction. Tomorrow is the big day, guys. It is Liberation Day. Tomorrow, we will see what happens with this tariff policy and how it affects everything. Other than that, guys, I have nothing else. So if you guys have anything to add, please drop a comment down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Stay along for the ride because I think as we get closer the next couple of days, end of the week, things are going to start to get very interesting. So, guys, I will keep you up to date throughout the week. I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Everybody stay safe, stay sharp, stay focused. I will see you then.